When I started learning English, within 6 months I went from beginner to fluent in English. The reason why I became fluent so fast is because I was able to learn a lot of new words, a lot of vocabulary in a very short period of time. And more importantly, I was able to remember that vocabulary throughout that time period. So, if you want to speak fluent English, you need to know a lot of words because the more words you know, the more fluent your conversation is going to be. That's why today I've decided to share with you my vocabulary learning process. It's a step by step method that I've been using for the last 5 years and I use it to this day. I'm going to share it with you so you can just copy it and learn more phrases and more words effectively. The first step of this system is to pick something to read or watch. What you cannot do, a lot of people make this mistake. They just learn vocabulary from like these random lists, which are like cute. They seem so cute, like 200 common words in English or 100 phrases in English that you can learn. And people think that if they just learn and memorize that list, they would become fluent. But that's not the case. Believe me, trust me, that's not the case because I tried it and it did not work. When you learn words from a list, you will forget it in like 2, 3 days. At best, maybe you will remember those words for like a week, and after that, you will forget them all because you don't learn them in context, which is like a principle I will talk about later in this video. So, the thing I would recommend you to do is to pick something to listen to or read because that's how you're gonna come across new words and learn them. Whatever you pick to watch or read, it's up to you, but pick something that you enjoy so that you can stick with that thing for a long period of time. The second step is to note down 10 new words or phrases every single day from the thing you listen to or from the thing you read. Let's say you pick up a book. Let's say you pick up the Harry Potter novels or something and you start reading it. When you come across a new word that you don't know or a new phrase, I want you to write that phrase down with you somewhere, whether it's on a piece of paper or in your phone, it doesn't really matter. Personally, I use like a notebook. I have a small vocab notebook, and every new word or phrase I learn or I come across, I just write it down in that notebook, and later I can check it and do other things with it. So that's what you have to do as well. You need to write the new words you come across down somewhere with you on a piece of paper or in your phone. The third step is to check out those words, those 10 words or phrases in a dictionary because that's how you're going to learn the definition of that word and understand them. The mistake a lot of people make here is that they focus on translation. So they will translate that word into their native language and then they will learn it. But I don't recommend this because for a few reasons. If you're a beginner, yes, you can translate because you don't know a lot of words, so you would need to rely on translation in the beginning. But once you get to a certain level in English, you don't need to translate words from English into your native language to understand them. You can just learn them through definitions or synonyms or in just examples. So that's what I would recommend you to do. Check out those words, the 10 words you've written down from either reading or listening, and look up their definitions in some sort of a dictionary. Personally, I use Cambridge Dictionary. I absolutely love it. I've been using it for the last like 4 or 5 years. You can use any dictionary you want, or you can just like Google the word. Like you don't even need a dictionary. Just type in Google the word and then next to it type meaning. So you can say something like sophisticated meaning. When you search this, it will give you like a definition of the word and some synonyms and examples that you can learn the words from. So there's the third step of the system. The fourth step is to use those words a lot in conversations. So the mistake I see a lot of English learners make, and I made this as well, like they learn these new words and vocabulary, they learn a lot of them, but they never use them. So those words or phrases stay in their passive vocabulary and they never convert that passive vocabulary into active vocabulary. So passive vocabulary are basically the is basically the vocabulary that you know. So these are words and phrases that you understand, but you don't use them in conversations. So they're basically useless. What active vocabulary is the opposite. You understand them as well as you're able to use them in conversations. So use the words you learn, use them in conversations, make examples with them, like think about those words that you learned and you will not forget them. The fifth step of this system is to review those words weekly. So let's say you stick with 10 new words a day, right? From Monday till Saturday in 6 days, you learn 60 words, 10 words each day. I would highly suggest you to do some sort of a weekly review session on Sunday where you review all of those 60 words. You look at the word, you kind of remember it, then you look at its definition, you look at some examples, and then maybe make some sentences with it. Or you can just have a look at all of those 60 words or phrases to just remember them better. And I do this to this day. Like whenever I learn new words, I review them every Sunday. Takes me like 10-15 minutes or maybe 20 minutes at best, but it doesn't take a lot of time, but it has a lot of advantages. It helps you, remember and retain the vocabulary you're learning, right? I want to share with you three core principles that you need to follow if you want to learn vocabulary and remember it effectively. First, use the words you learn. Like I said before, this is an absolute must. Like you must use the words you learn, otherwise, it's useless and you're gonna forget it over time. I had a friend, he said that he told me, messaged me once, and he said that his English was really amazing back then. Like he could talk with like the natives, and his conversations were fluent. But after like a year or two, when he stopped working on his English and he stopped using the words he learned, he forgot everything. Like he could understand English, of course, but he could not speak at all because he had forgotten all of the vocabulary he learned. So using the words you learn is a must. You must use them in conversations. Second, learn words in context. This is super important. I don't recommend you to learn words individually from like a list. Like I said before, a lot of people, I don't know why, but they have these vocabulary lists, like 300 common words in English or 50 idioms in English, and then they, look at those cute lists and memorize words from there. They just learn these individual words out of context. But that's not gonna work. It's not gonna help you improve your vocabulary. What you need to do is learn words in context, because the reason why I'm saying this is because we learn new words by associating them with the words that we already know. So we all know some basic words in English, like the pronouns and some nouns and all of these things. When you learn new words, you associate those new words with the words that you already know in English, and that's how you build up your vocabulary. So if you learn random individual words, it's not gonna work. You're not gonna remember them. But if you learn words in context, you will remember those words better. And that's the reason why I recommended like the first step, which is to read and listen. When you do that, you learn words from like a story, because when you're reading a book, there's some sort of a story. If you're reading a fictional book, even if you're reading like a non-fiction book, there's still like a context to the words you're learning. It's the same case with like when you're watching a movie and you learn a new phrase from a movie, it has a context to it. You remember the the situation, which helps you remember the words you learn. The third principle is that learn phrases more, not many individual words. So learning individual words is fine, I believe. It's fine because sometimes you just need individual words. You just need like nouns, individual nouns, just one words. But if you really want to improve and speak fluently, I would highly suggest you to focus more on learning phrases, because phrases are easier to remember first, and second, Phrases makes you sound more fluent in conversations because instead of like remembering and saying one word at a time, you can just say a phrase and get it over with. So learn phrases, not individual words. That's like the third principle. This is the exact system I followed and I've been following and I still follow to this day to learn my vocabulary. I wanted to share it with you because it genuinely made me fluent in English faster, and I believe it will do the same for you. So, copy these steps. Let me know in the comments, like if you want any more explanation on any of the points I made. Yeah, you can let me know. Alright, that was a lesson about learning vocabulary, but if you want to improve your pronunciation and your accent, check out this next video in which I explained my pronunciation and accent learning method in a lot more detail. I'm sure you would love that video as well if you enjoyed watching this one. Okay, I hope this lesson was helpful. See you in the next one.